we have Shannon Doyle, our captain. And to my right, we have Amanda Conway. Happy to field your questions today.
Thanks. We will start with Hannah Beavis.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for your time. It's a tough way to end the game, but I wanted to ask, I guess, Shannon, because you've been on this team for a while, a lot of the emphasis for Connecticut has been on the offensive improvements that this team has made. And in the past, Connecticut hasn't really had that kind of extra kick that it's needed. Do you notice a difference in the way that your team is playing this year as far as offensive?
Yeah, I mean, 100%. If we just look back, like last season, I think maybe you could look at one game where we broke like the 30 shot mark comfortably. And already in 2 games, we've hit almost 50 and high 30s. I mean, we still kind of seem to have a little bit of the Whale no luck going our way right now, with pucks right in between Hoffman's legs on the goal line not going in. We're hitting posts and it's bouncing out instead of down and in for us right now, and other players on other teams it's going in for them. So I mean, we are producing, which is amazing, and we're getting those shots and chances. It'll come our way. We have a lot of really young, talented forwards, like Amanda on the other side of the bench. But I mean, we're still fighting that kind of. We need those bounces to go our way too, but definitely improved 100%.
Hopefully, they will start going your way soon.
Thank you.
Follow up for Coach. I also wanted to ask about those younger players who have really been helpful to your team. Are there any in particular? Conway, to your right, who have stood out, but anybody that you're noticing and what they're doing well?
Absolutely. I mean, contributing for sure. Amanda here had her first and several opportunities today, and just good to get those opportunities. They're gonna go, right? And we got like Kayla Friesen, who was able to produce yesterday. Just really happy with, I think, the mix that we have right now of vets and young talent coming up. And I think we're making adjustments pretty quickly, and the young kids are making adjustments really quickly to the pro game. They're getting more confident and comfortable, and excited to see where we go from here.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Hannah. Next up, we have Casey Bryant.
Hey, folks, thanks so much for sitting down. First of all, this question is going to be for Coach. Coach, Metro seems to have really figured the breakout out in the third period, from Knutson puck hawking for her goal, the game winner, to the final few minutes where the breakout seemed to struggle a little bit. What was your biggest takeaway from an X's and O's perspective to how to adapt to the Riveters should you guys meet in the postseason?
I think it's more of controlling our game. I don't think it has much to do with, with all respect to Metro, but really controlling our own game. I thought we played a really, really good game today, and had our opportunities to really kind of put them away, especially in the second period. We'll make adjustments to our game, and I think that's it right there. I don't think it has much to do with them. We have them right where we want them, right when we play them again next.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Casey. Next up, we have Erica.
All right, thank you all, and hello to those who I've officially met. I haven't officially met Amanda. My question will be for you, though. Can you walk us through that goal and just kind of how you're feeling after being able to get your first pro goal?
I'm super excited about my first pro goal, but I was going down the wall, not even the wall. I was going down the middle, and I saw Tori picking up the puck on the wall, and Maddie had a really good forecheck, and Tori just slid it to the middle through me, and I just hit it really hard, went right through her legs.
Perfect, thank you. Perfect, thanks. Next up, we have Mike.
Hey, thanks so much. Shannon, my question's for you. We all know about your Box for Books campaign and how it's such a big part of, something you've embraced and raising awareness for for kids reading, which is awesome. But looking at the stats so far, you're getting a lot more shots on goals than blocks, which I think tells us that the Whale have a lot more offense, which is also great to see. The blocks are still there, also good to see. But I was wondering what you could tell me about this new D corps, because we still have the veterans there with you and Elena, and of course Taylor are all there still. But then all these new D that are here too. And I noticed that Maggie was kind of becoming a goalie equipment specialist there, trying to help Brooke out, doing whatever she can there. But I was wondering if you could talk about this year's D and how they're contributing to the offense a bit, because it seems like that's a part of the new offensive identity. It's not just these, young forwards and the skill they bring, but the offense generated from that blue line.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is always nice not having to get so many bruises after a game. It's sad that not so many books, but it's all right. I mean, our D corps with Hannah, Taylor, Lando, and myself, I mean, I think we just try to establish kind of making sure that our D know what the work ethic we expect in our D zone and kind of the mentality that we have and the culture that we have. Maggie and Tori have done a fabulous job of buying in, kind of learning throughout our practice season, if you call it that, and but also reminding them from coaching staff and Lando and myself as captains, just reminding them that they're incredibly talented and not to change anything coming into this season. Have confidence in themselves, which they clearly are, and they're playing fantastic hockey. It's a pleasure to skate with Tori, and it's a pleasure to watch Maggie play. They just have high IQ, but I think it's their composure that is really helping us on the back end. When they get the puck, they get their heads up and they're trying to make that right play instead of maybe giving it away with like jitters. If you're a rookie, it's kind of hard sometimes, but they're doing a fabulous, fabulous job helping us out on both ends of the ice this year.
Thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thanks. I think we have time for 2 more questions, and I apologize. I think I cut Erica off with a follow-up, so we'll go back to Erica first.
No, all good. Actually wanted to ask Jamie a little bit about being a bench boss for a team that you have played for. We've got 2 former NWHL players that were coaching tonight, so just love you to reflect on that.
Yeah, it's been really fun to be in a new role with the Whale, and I care deeply about this club, and it's been so fun to see where we've come from in a short period of time, and we're real contenders, and I think we're here to make a run at this Isabel Cup. It would be our first, and so for me it's been a real privilege and an honor to be able to step back and take a coaching position with this team that I played with, and seeing just the improvements and where the teams come from. So yeah, it's been awesome.
Great. Next up, we have Melissa from the Victory Press.
Hi, all. Thank you. Hoping Coach can just talk a little bit about the goaltending. Obviously, Abby went yesterday. Brooke went today for the most part. Just how are you utilizing your goalies, going forward? Are you kind of planning to switch it up or ride the hot hand, or is that kind of to be determined?
Yeah, I think we've got 2 extremely capable goaltenders, and really both of them are capable of being quote unquote starters. I think we have found over the 6 years of this league that it's hard for goalies to go back-to-back games, and so for us, being able to rely on both of our goalies is really beneficial. As everyone knows, goaltending is one of the most important positions in the game, if not the most important position in the game. They can steal you games when the team's not playing their best, and definitely these 2 are giving us every opportunity to win games and to make a run at the Cup. So we'll see how we move forward, but I think we'll be able to rely on both of them.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks everyone for joining. That will be our last question, and we hope you have a wonderful night.